Good morning, everyone. We are on day, I don't know. My voice is okay, as you can tell. What a weird Disney trip it's been. We're at Epcot today. I'm gonna have to do a lot of voiceovers for some of my vlogs just because I can't really talk, which is most of my vlogs. Right now I can talk because I'm like fully medicated. Got myself the mouthwash, re-prescription, so yay! We have virtual queue or virtual pass for Guardians. We also bought it, and then we got the Genie pass as well, so should be good. My knee's hurting, don't tell Brendan. So we were led into the park around 7:35 a.m. By then, we had already purchased our Genie Pass. You have to buy that at 7. And we had already bought our Lightning Lane for Mission Breakout. And we had already done our first selection. I would highly recommend you do Ratatouille. As you can see here, by 7:30, they were all gone for the day. They did come back up later at night, like 5:36. And so did Frozen, but just something to consider if you are doing the Genie Pass. Although you're let into the park at 7:35, technically it doesn't open until 8 for resort members. So at around 7:56, they let us into the test track area. As you saw, we were like cornered between the Cafe Creations, and then we were let in almost right at the time, and then it was a math dash. As you can see, Brendan has longer legs than me, so I had to catch up to him. So test track is usually a gamble because it could be down or not working. So the last couple times we've gone, that's been the issue. This time we had no issue. We were pretty much a walkthrough. We got to do our own car, and it was a great experience. So if you're coming through the buses, test track is to the left, and I would suggest you do that, but you're taking a gamble. If you're coming from the Skyline, I would suggest you go to Remy because you're closer to Paris in that end. No, it's not. We're already on that side of the park. We just walked over to Soarin'. It's a little bit of a walk, but nothing too bad. And we thought that Soarin' was gonna have crazy queues, just like the one at Disney California Adventures. They can go past 2 hours for some reason over there. This one I didn't see any crazy times like that. And the queue for Soarin' here is all indoors, which is really nice. So maybe queuing up for this one between 1 and 3 p.m. when it's the hottest. But in this case, it was pretty much a walk on. It says 10 minutes, but that's because you have to wait for them to get off. I believe it was about 10 with the whole walking through the queue and everything, but we really enjoyed this one. It's one of Brendan's favorites. I personally like Soarin' Around California more, just because I get to see California places.
Cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties. Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your room. Here's where we're going to.
Journey into Imagination. It's right next door to Soarin'. There was no one in the building but us and the cast members. It was kind of cool. And after this, we're gonna go do Nemo and Spaceship Earth. Everything was pretty much back to back to back, so it was kind of nice and really easy to just get on these rides with almost virtually no lines.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win 1 cent!
Oh, yeah, that really stinks!
Of course not! The nose knows!
What a nation! A dream can be a dream come true.
marble with it?
Uh-huh. Bet. Ooh.
Let's go explore, explore, explore. Let's go explore the big blue world.
Hey, Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him anyway. Right you are, explorers. In the big blue world.
Close popping up.
Or should I say,
I guess I'm looking down the tunnel.
here in the future, your home in the city will be a smartphone that automatically knows what you're doing. Almost as soon as you do.
That tracks.
Based on your preferences and what's on your calendar for the day.
Yeah, she'd wear that. Oh, that's 100% her outfit. Were you looking at my phone the whole time?
That's so cute. So the parks started picking up around this time, so we went to Mission Space, I believe it's called. I did not want to do this. We haven't done this ever, and my husband really wanted to. And I know everybody is saying don't go to the orange one, I want to say, because it shakes you too much. And I have a horrible time at puke tours, or Star Tour, sorry. And so I did not want to do this one, but my husband really wanted to. So I was a trooper, and we did it, and I was fine. I think it's so funny, though, that they warn you, I kid you not, 7 to 10 times that if you have motion sickness, you should not be on it. They warn you so many times before you get on the ride. And then once you get on the ride, there's little puke bags. It's so cute. It's so funny and so tragic. But I did not mind it. I did close my eyes most of the time, or I looked at my joystick, and that was fine. And we only did it once, and he was happy with just doing it once. But if it was up to him, I think we would have done it a couple of
Space
times.
Training Center. You're here today to train for the greatest adventure in the history of mankind, space exploration. I know you're probably feeling a little nervous right now, but don't worry. Every astronaut has felt that way at one time or another. Even when you get to Mars.
T-minus 3 minutes and counting.
Okay, now listen up. Here are your assignments. Navigator, trigger the second stage rocket. You'll also deploy the shield.
So while we waited for our group number to be called, we went into Mexico Pavilion. I love the pyramid because it has so many cocoa things, but I hate the smell. If you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comments below. I don't know if it's just me, but I just can't stand that smell. But I do love miso margarita, so we did go to La Choza, and I got the avocado margarita. Brendan got like this mango margarita. They were both really good. We didn't stay in, we just grabbed a margarita and started walking towards Gardens of Mission Space, Missions, Breakout. There's too many missions. Breakout, Guardians, and enjoyed our margarita on the way there. Obviously, I got a couple of pins here, but so cute, but so smelly.
At sea, our oceans glow with algae farms within the atolls, producing thousands of species of aquatic life. Of note is the delicious Sandarian snail, a delicacy we hope you might try.
Brendan, you just did Cosmic Rewind. How was it?
It was okay.
What?
No, it's pretty intense. Like it's on the level of like riding Rise of the Resistance for the first time. Like that's pretty incredible.
Does this beat Rise? For me, it does.
I would say yes, just because it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, that
Rise is
coaster.
special in its own sense of like it's
a show and a
whole
coaster.
thing,
And
Not that this one isn't, but like this is a coaster. Like,
Yeah.
you can't beat that.
It was so good. We avoided spoilers, and the person behind us just, I don't know if you heard him say we're about to go backwards or no. And I was like, dude. That was the one spoiler I didn't want you to hear.
Still pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can only do so much.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you don't watch this video, then watch the ride.
Oh, true. I'll just put like spoilers on it. But I'm sure by now.
There's not that many people that
Like,
have
I avoided spoilers and I still knew that one. Yeah. But, yeah. And
Crazy.
this morning we've been busy. What have we been doing this morning?
We did Figment.
Figment? Space mission?
Yeah, we did Mars.
The orange
It was really cool. I liked it a lot. It was crazy feeling the pressure in your body. Like, it was really neat.
And Nemo, but we talked about Nemo already. Yeah. I think we're gonna go eat after this. And I'm glad we bought the Lightning Lane.
Yeah.
Because I want to do it again and again and again and again. The music, the speed, the
I'll do it
theme.
one more time. I don't know, like,
Well, good for you. You only get to do it twice.
you don't get to go twice.
Ah.
Now the question is, can I fit my hand? If I can't fit my hand, then there's no point. Oh.
Ah. Hey, it's you. Hey, it's you.
Yeah, we all wanted.
He's looking at you.
Good day. Oh.
Look at the way it like moves.
Yeah. I want to try Sprite. No, not Burberry. So after Brendan realized why I said not Burberry, he tried many different ones and his favorite was peach, I believe. We came over to the store right across, just a huge store with everything Epcot, and a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy merchandise was at the store. So if you don't want to wait in that line outside of Cosmic Rewind, you can just come here and most of the merch is here. We quickly realized we needed a locker. They're about $7. They're next to Spaceship Earth, so we got a locker so we could put everything in there. And then we saw Minnie on the way to food. She's always out there. Well, not always, but there's like a meet and greet for her and Mickey. And then we went over to Chosa Margarita and I got some empanadas. I highly recommend these empanadas. The margaritas are okay, the cabas are better, but the empanadas are so good and so on point. Everybody I've met and made them taste it, they loved it. And then we went to Jardín de Fiestas, which is like a pop-up stand kind of thing, and I got a mole enchilada and it was so good. Let me know in the comments if you know what mole is. It's one of my favorite dishes. And then they also had a chorizo quesadilla. Brendan really liked it, but I want to stick to my empanada and my mole because they were on point that I got them twice. Bye.
Bonsoir, and welcome to the City of Light. I do hope you have brought your appetite, because tonight, Chef Remy is preparing one of his specialties, which I am certain you will enjoy. Remember, food always comes to those who love to cook, but not to those who are ready to burn.
Hey guys, we're at Epcot. These are the Mexican pavilion. We got empanadas, tostadas, and nasty mole.
Mole.
It was not great.
Mole good.
Mole was good if you like that, but I don't like burnt chocolate, so we got on the important thing. They did have the mango margarita, so that was sad.
Avocado
We
good.
then went to Remy, which is really fun. I like it. It's like the first like trackless ride, but even if it's not like the most thrilling thing, like it's really cool to see like how the ride works. It's really like playful how everything moves around.
Not worth more than 30 minutes though. For me, I don't think.
If you haven't done it, it's worth the wait because it's really cool. I disagree. What else did we do? We went to Nine Dragons. Not as good as it was last time. It wasn't bad, just not the same like quality we got last time.
I don't recommend it anymore.
Yeah, go to the Mexican Pavilion. Get empanadas. It's a nasty avocado margarita you can get. Blood orange one isn't that good either. You can find some good stuff, just not those. Oh, we get Guardians
Again.
That was really fun.
I think it's my favorite ride ever. Ever.
It's fine, Star Wars for me. That was just way too near and dear for my heart, like that first like experience of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is like the best ride out there right now. But I don't think it beats Star Wars for me, personally.
Yeah, I love it. So we had a while until our last two lightning lanes, and so we decided to just walk around the pavilions, which is honestly why I love Epcot. I love Epcot to go eat and drink and shop. I don't know. I know it's not very Disney, but it's my favorite thing to do there. And since we had already done everything in the morning, it was perfect. We went over to Canada. Brendan got a beer from one of the booths. He didn't like it. The cast member was nice enough to trade it for him, so that was kind of nice. And then I wanted a Jack and Coke, but they had a Crown and Coke. I believe Crown is whiskey, right? Same thing. It tasted fine. It was great. And then we did some pin trading in different countries, and we looked at some of Topiaries. Can't pronounce them. So cute. Took too many pictures. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but these were some of my favorites. Just too cute. We went over to get some arepas. These were over by the Morocco area, and we got some queso fresco, which I regret. I should have gotten chorizo because it was just cheese and masa, and it was all right. We also headed over to France so we could get a better drink. He got one of the frozen drinks. I want to say it's a peach Bellini or something. I don't really know. I don't really like the too sugary drinks because it hurts my tummy. Then we continued walking, and we heard the plain white teas playing for free. So we stayed around and listened a little bit. I wasn't kidding earlier. I got another order of the empanadas and the enmoladas. And then we went to another booth for Brendan, and he got the corned beef brisket hash and some fried cinnamon roll bites. He liked both. I didn't like either of them, so it was a good thing that I picked up my Mexican food.
Mantenga las manos y brazos y pies y piernas dentro del bote. Of true love and all of frozen heart.
The last time I talked to you, we did test track. We had a Genie pass for it, and then we got lucky and we also got a Genie pass for Frozen Ever After. Frozen. Originally it had been out, but then I checked around 6 p.m. and they had more. Just like Ratatouille had more. So just keep checking. You never know. I did put some on this side so you could see what was left over in the wait times towards the end of the night. We ended up just waiting the last 45 minutes for the show show. The show was amazing in person. I had only seen it online. Obviously, I love the Coco version. We had a really good time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry about all the voiceovers. I'm hoping next time I go, which is soon, this won't happen. I'll take all my proper medications. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see other videos like this and other adventures that we have. And until next time, adios.